Hey guys, good afternoon. My name is Jess. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'll be doing 45 minutes of yoga sculpt. I hope we find you in health and safety today. And if you have weights at home, you can grab them. Maybe if you have two different variations of weights, maybe a little lighter and a little heavier, we can go back and forth between the two. Option to maybe grab for some water bottles or something else in lieu of hand weights, or even just omit entirely. It's a good enough workout in and of itself. Perfect, so we'll get started in child's pose today. Spreading your knees wide, bringing your big toes to touch, letting your chest melt down in the mat. Maybe your forehead comes all the way down. Massaging a little side to side as you settle into the space. Taking these first few movements of your practice to really settle in. Letting the weight of your mat support you. Deepening your breath, your pranayama practice. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And we'll start with the breath progression. So first inhale through your nose, take it up to the belly button, so a shorter breath, and then a slow exhale. Second breath, take a little higher into the rib cage, filling and expanding. Hold at the top of the breath, and a slow exhale. Third breath, take your biggest breath yet today, all the way up into the diaphragm, completely filling and holding at the top of your breath, and then slowly exhale it out. Maybe allowing an intention to arise for your practice. Begin to walk your fingertips forward, tenting through all 10 fingers, wrists, shoulders, elbows lift off the mat, active child's pose. Drawing your shoulder blades together, maybe keeping your forehead on the mat. Walking your hands out to the right side of your mat, stretching gently through the left side body. Through center and all the way to the left. Just creating that passive stretch as we warm up. Good, and then come back to center and press up all fours. Tabletop, spreading your fingers wide, belly in, inhale, belly drops, gaze rises. Exhale, curl in, belly to spine, chin to chest. And flow through your cat and cow, letting your own breath pace guide you. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Maybe finding a little free movement as you go back and forth. Good. Tucking your toes and take your knees about 2 inches off the mat, so to hover. Drawing your belly in, broadening through your shoulder blades. Holding here, continuing your breath. Step your feet out into a plank pose. Good. Continuing to breathe. Walk your feet back in, knees to hover. Walk them out, plank pose. Using your breath. Walk your knees in, keep them hovering, and gently release. Good. Inhale, sweep your right arm high, roll out your wrist, one direction, and then the other. And thread the needle, taking your hand all the way through, right shoulder comes down onto the mat. Good. So stretching through that right shoulder as you press, maybe opening the left shoulder to the other side, and breathing. And then sweep that right hand all the way back up. One more time, roll out the wrist and release your hand to the mat. Next, inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle all the way through. Left shoulder comes down, opening up, maybe lifting your gaze. Good. Inhale, left arm sweeps high, roll it out, and release, tabletop. Tuck your toes, take your knees 2 inches off the mat to hover. Belly draws in, broadening through the shoulders. Step it back, plank pose. Step it forward, knees to hover. 2 more, step it back and forward. Nice job. Back, plank pose and forward. Good. Last one. Downward facing dog, hips to the ceiling. Good. First down dog of your practice, so take a minute to pedal it out through your feet, lifting through your heels, bending through your knees. Good. And when you're all pedaled out, cultivating stillness. Take a big inhale through your nose and an open mouth. Sigh it out. One more just like that. Inhale and an open mouth. Exhale. Begin to walk your feet forward, top of the mat, forward folds. Inhale, find length, halfway lift, and forward folds. Round through your back and roll to a stand. Good. When you're there, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, find length, halfway lift, and fold. Step back, plank pose. Holding here, knees down, hips back, child's pose. Inhale, round your back, roll forward, elbows in, modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high, top of the mat, exhale. Find length, inhale, halfway lift, and fold. Arms rise, palms to face, right away, fold forward. Step back, plank pose, and hold. And release, knees down, hips back, child's pose. Inhale, draws you forward, elbows in, modified chaturanga. Cobra, inhale, downward facing dog. Good. Next inhale, right leg sweeps high. Low lunge, exhale. Release your left knee, untuck your toes, sweep your arms high. Cactus your arms, chest opens, gaze rises. Good. Release your left hand to the mat, sweep your right arm high, finding a twist. Pausing here, letting your chest open. Good. Right hand returns to the mat. Tuck your left toes, quick stretch here in a pyramid pose. Length, inhale, and fold, exhale. Step to the top of the mat, inhale, find length, and fold. Arms rise, palms to face, and all the way back down to forward fold. Step back, plank pose. This time, full chaturanga or modified if it's in your practice. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Low lunge, exhale. Right knee releases. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms, chest opens. Good. Hands to the mat. Left arm sweeps high. Finding that twist. Left hand to the mat. Tuck your toes. Pyramid pose. Inhale, find length. And fold, exhale. Keeping both hips in one line. Maybe taking a quick check, putting both hands on your hips. And step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold, arms rise. And fold. Good. Step back, plank pose, modified or full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Good. If you have hand weights, let's grab them. Coming to the top of your mat. Sitting into a chair pose. Bringing your weights together, elbows out. Sinking nice and deep into your chair. And then we're just going to pulse it out to start. And as you pulse, press your weights together. And if you don't have weights, you can keep your hands at prayer or fists, but just applying that energetic pressure while we pulse it out. Good. 30 more seconds. Staying really low into your chair and breathing. Awesome job. Last 10. 5. Last 2. And 1. And hold. Beautiful work. And forward fold, release. Set your weights down. Find length. Inhale. And fold. Exhale. Option here to take a vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift. Walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Find length, inhale, and fold. Big exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Good, so you'll be facing the top of your mat. Grab for your weights if you have them, and we'll do it again. Sinking nice and deep into your chair. This time, drawing your elbows in. And as you pulse, we're gonna lift our arms. Good. Using your breath, making sure your elbows don't go past your shoulders. Really good. Another 15 seconds. Can pick up the pace if you want or option to go slower. You can always hold your chair pose. Awesome job. Last 7, 6, 5. You guys got this. Keep it going. Last 2 and 1. And as always, we hold it. Maybe sink a little lower, lift your arms a little higher. Good. Last 10. We can hold 10 more, sink a little lower. 2 more. You guys got this. And release. Weights through center. Gently set them down. Find length. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold. Step back. Optional vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Good. Gently release to your knees. Hips back. Child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths. And press back up, table. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Low lunge, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Good, so your hips are in one line. Front knee is bent, arms are high. Sink a little lower. Good. And release. Hands frame the right foot at the top of your mat. Step back, plank pose. Rooting through the left hand, side plank. Right arm high. Option to modify. Holding here. If you're feeling good, take a few hip dips. And release. Exhale, vinyasa. Good. Next inhale, left leg rises, low lunge, exhale. Crescent, high lunge, inhale, And release. Hands frame your left foot. Step back, plank pose, rooting through the right hand, find your side plank. Stay here. You can modify or find a few hip dips. Wherever you are, lift through the left hip, belly in. Good, and release. Optional vinyasa. Good. Inhale, heels high. Top of the mat, exhale, forward fold. Find length, inhale, and fold. Arms high, palms to face, and forward fold. Inhale, find length, and fold, exhale. Up to you, taking a vinyasa or meeting in downward facing dog. If you're in downward facing dog, letting your heels sink to the mat. Good. When you're ready, next inhale, right leg high, low lunge, exhale. Grab for your weights, bring them through center, punch them to the ceiling. Good. So when you're in your high lunge, arms are to the sky. Bring your hands through center, tip forward with your chest, and find some rows. So extend your hands towards your right foot and then draw them in. As you exhale, draw them in, inhale, release. Good, elbows in, keeping deep in that right knee. Good, and we'll take another 15. Using your breath, always the option to slow down if that feels good. Take it at your pace. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Keeping your elbows in, neck is long. And release your weights to frame your right foot. Step back, find your plank pose. And meet in downward facing dog. Good, other side, inhale, left leg high, low lunge, exhale. Grab for your weights, bring them through center, and punch them to the ceiling. Good, bring them through center, chest dips forward, and take your rows. Very, very nice, elbows in. Exhale. Awesome, taking another 14, 13. Staying low in your lunge. Keep it moving. Using your breath. Last 5. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down, step back, downward facing dog. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. Good, press up into table. Inhale, belly drops, gaze rises. Exhale, round. Inhale. As you exhale, round, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of the mat, folding forward, heel toe your feet out, about mat width distance, toes out, heels in. Then take a wide-legged ragdoll here. So your feet are spread wide, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. And release. Heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and fold forward. Arms high, palms to face. Big swan dive, exhale, fold forward. Plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Round your back, roll forward like a wave into plank. Either staying in a plank pose or releasing to your knees, setting up for 10 tricep push-ups. Knees up, elbows in, 1, or knees down. Good, 8 more. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels rise. Exhale, step walker float. Top of the mat. Find length, inhale, and fold, exhale. Good. We're gonna come to the top of our mats. If you have a heavier set of weights and you want to grab it, take your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your weights to center. Over your head, elbows in. And in one fluid motion, calf raise, and your weights rise to the ceiling. Exhale as you extend. Really good. It's important to engage your core here, especially when you're lifting through your heels. Awesome job. We have another 10 seconds. Pick up the pace if you would like. So good. Keep your shoulders down. Nice long neck. Quads are engaged. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Through center and fold. Set your weights down. Wash it out. Inhale and fold. Step back. Plank pose. And take a vinyasa if you would like. Or go straight to downward facing dog. When you're in downward facing dog, inhale, heels high, top of the mat, exhale. Find length, inhale, and fold, exhale. Good. Grab for your weights if you have them. Carefully come through center, and we'll set up for our next round. This time, heels in, toes out, like a ballerina first position. Take your weights above your head and begin. Really good. Try and keep it controlled. So it's so easy here to flop your heels up and down, but really try and keep it controlled. So good. Another 10 seconds. Last 5. You guys got this. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Good, and release. Bring your feet parallel to the front of the mat. Carefully fold forward, setting your weights down. Inhale, find length, and fold, exhale. Optional vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high, step walk or float, top of the mat. Find length, inhale, and fold. We have one more round. You guys can do this. Bring your toes together and heels out. Drawing your belly in nice and tight. And we'll begin. On the exhale, lift your heels. Keeping it controlled. Belly in. 15 more seconds and we are done. Keep it going. Last 5, 4, final 3, 2, and hold. And release. Carefully setting your weights down. Find length, inhale, and fold, and take a vinyasa. Release to your knees, hips back, child's pose. This time, maybe wrapping your arms behind your back. Good. And when you're ready, bringing your arms forward. Press up into table. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward, top of the mat. Forward fold. Awesome. We are going to set up for some cardio. So we have 3 different rounds. First, we'll start doing a frog squat. So we'll squat, keeping our feet on the mat, just like this. We'll do that for 15 seconds. Then, jumping squats. 15 seconds. Jumping jacks, 30. 2 rounds. Ready? Set up on your mat wherever is comfortable. Setting your feet nice and wide. And begin. Going at your pace. If you have the energy today and you want to go faster, nice job. 5 more seconds. And then either keep up with the frog squats or join me in jumping squats. Nice job. And begin. 15 seconds. Try and get nice and high. Feel your heart rate rising, using your breath. Another 8 seconds. You guys are so strong. Awesome job. 3, 2, and 1. Going right into jumping jacks. Keep it moving. 30 seconds. Option to cross your feet or keep it standard. 20 more seconds. Awesome job. Last 15. Maybe go a little faster for the last 12. 7, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Step to the top of your mat. If you're not there, inhale, arms rise, and fold. Take a moment to ragdoll. Maybe bending and straightening through your legs. Find length, inhale, and fold. Step back. Downward facing dog. Good. Release to your knees. Take a child's pose. Maybe grab for a sip of water. Take a minute for yourself. Maybe take a minute to let your heart rate calm down just a bit. When you're done getting water, extending your arms long. Press up, tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high. Step, walk, or float, top of the mat. Find length, inhale, and fold, exhale. Arms high, palms to face. Hands at heart center. We're gonna do it one more time. You guys got this. Just 1 minute more of cardio. Spread your feet out, toes facing toward the front. Frog squat, jumping jacks. Option to stick it through with frog squats. And begin. 15 seconds. Nice job. Last 8. Maybe sink a little lower. Engaging your quads, your core. Keep it all active. Last 2. 1. Jumping squats. 15 seconds. Maybe get a little higher this time. Good. 5 more seconds. You guys are amazing. You ready to get back in the studio and change jumping jacks? Here we go. 30 seconds. Maybe tap your thighs. Keep yourself moving. 15 more seconds. 8 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are rock stars. Inhale, arms high, and fold. Find length, inhale, and fold. Downward facing dog. Pausing here. Catching your breath. Good. Next inhale, right leg high, all the way through, low lunge. Checking your stance here. Making sure your lunge is nice and deep. Grab for a set of weights if you have them. Inhale, crescent, punch through center. Good, bring your weights through center. Rotate out, warrior 2. Keeping that bend in your elbows. Reverse your warrior. Right hand punches to the ceiling. Good, rotate, star. Horse squat, nice. And press. 15 of these. Really good. Keeping nice and deep into that squat. Only 10 more minutes of this class. We are almost done. Last 4, 3, final 2, and hold. Bring your hands in and out. In and out. Don't forget to sink nice and deep. In and out. Awesome job. Last 2 and 1. Take it out. Warrior 2. Reverse, exhale, right hand punches to the ceiling, through center, and fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll take it to the other side. I'll switch so y'all can see. Next inhale, left leg rises. Low lunge all the way through. Grab for your weights if you have them. Through center, crescent. Warrior 2, always bringing your weights through center. And reverse exhale. Good, through center, star. Another round, sinking into horse squat. And press. Exhale on the extension. Nice job using your breath. Last 6. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Take it in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 2 more. Last 1. And find your warrior 2. Reverse exhale. Bring your weights through center, pivot, and release. Set your weights down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high. Step walk or float. Top of the mat, exhale. Find length, inhale, and fold. Arms high, palms to face, and bring your hands to heart center. Awesome, we're gonna set up for plank holds into bicep curls. So we're gonna come onto our mats, come onto your forearms. We're gonna hold our plank for 30 seconds and get it right into it. Forearms are parallel to each other. Belly is in, broadening through your shoulders. Nice job, already 20 seconds left. Nice, last 15. Option to find your sliders for the last half of your holds. Forward and back. Nice job, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Set your knees down. Grab for your heavier weights, again, if you have them. Sitting up onto your knees. Option to tuck your toes and maybe sit back a little bit for some quad engagement, core engagement, or if you want to sit upright. So option to sit back or stay upright. Wherever you are, we'll just begin our curls. Moving at your pace. Exhale as you lift. Really good. So strong, maybe pick up the pace a little bit. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold at a 90-degree angle. Take it out and forward, out and forward. Good. Being mindful of your shoulders here, taking it easy. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, final 2, last one, and release. Good. Set your weights down. Come to the top of your mat. Forearm plank holds. Finding your stance, getting ready, 30 seconds, and go. Maybe you're feeling super strong and you want to find your sliders for the whole 30 seconds. Wherever you are breathing, maybe even closing your eyes. Only halfway to go. Last 5 seconds. You guys are so strong. 3, 2, last one, and release. Good job. Come onto your knees. Grab for your weights. Maybe leaning back a little bit for our second round. Finding your curls and begin. Stay in control. Keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 90-degree angle. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down. Step back, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, heels high. Top of the mat, exhale. Ragdoll for a moment. Good, maybe grabbing for opposite elbows. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet. Mat width distance apart, toes out, heels in. sitting into your Yogi Squat, Malasana squat. Maybe rocking a little side to side as you settle into your hips. Bring your hands to heart center, elbows press in, lengthening through your spine. Maybe closing your eyes. Good. And then carefully sitting back. Arms out, palms face the ceiling, belly in, and roll down. Good. Bringing your knees into your chest. Massaging your low back, rocking side to side. Bringing your legs out at a 90-degree angle, flexing through your toes. Hands behind your head. We'll finish off with abs. Begin to lift your chest, to lift your shoulder blades. Good. Using your breath as you go at your own pace. Just 20 more seconds like this. Keeping your elbows wide and chest open. Last 10 seconds. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Good. Extend your left leg to the ceiling. Right leg goes long. Reach for your left toes and switch. Switch. Keeping your shoulder blades lifted. Scissor kicking your legs back and forth. Toes flexed. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Place your feet on the mat. Bring your arms out at a T or cactus your arms, and just gently let your knees fall to the right, creating a nice spinal twist. Maybe your gaze goes over the left shoulder. Bring your knees through center and gently set them to the left, adjusting your gaze over the right shoulder. Good, and back to center, knees into your chest, and coming into a happy baby, grabbing the bottoms of your feet underneath your hamstrings, whatever feels good. Gentle, passive rock side to side, maybe bending and straightening through your legs. Good. And then one more last squeeze, and extend your legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Take a big inhale through your nose and an open mouth release. Take one more breath just like that and allow that breath to completely let go, allowing your body to settle into your final pose, releasing any pent-up energy that you might have from your practice or even from your day, and just be completely present. Eyes flutter closed. And please stay here in Shavasana for as long as you like. I'll let you stay in this space, but I'll send you off with a quick goodbye. Thank you so much for being here with me today, practicing with me. Again, stay safe, stay healthy, and I can't wait to see everybody back here soon. Namaste.